hours on a game and then having to go back to work, and I guess the next day or whatever, man. I've been there and done it. It's a lonely lifestyle. I used to be in a truck, driving up and down the road, and I'm looking up how to be a better Madden player, a 2K player, but not spending not 1 ounce of energy on how to be a better man, or how to be a better me, a better father, a better husband, none of that. But I can look up how to be a Madden player and all this extra stuff. And I was spending
how'd that work for you?
At least 6, from playing the game to doing research. I'm spending 6 hours at least just looking up the game. I ain't get nowhere. Didn't get nowhere. Didn't get me nowhere fast. Didn't get me nowhere far. Just lazy. It slowed me down. I had to sell it. I sold it. I got it up off me for $100. I paid like $400 or $500 for that Xbox and like 2 controllers. I had to work all that good stuff, but I sold it for $100. Bought my shirts just because I wanted to get rid of it. Just because I was like, I don't need this distraction. I don't need it no more. Like it's slowing me down. I sold it. Boom. Bought my shirts. To wear it, start rocking around just to start promoting myself, and best decision I could ever make. I do not regret selling that Xbox because it gave me the attention that I needed to focus on the podcast, and getting rid of those distractions allowed me to be original, come up with my own thoughts, come up with my own focus, and not have to deal with or conform to what everybody want me to talk about.
Bottom line, man, right? Be you, man. Be the best version of you every single day. We talk about this all the time, though, man. Anyone listening, man, I want you guys to put this in your psyche and put it in well. You don't have to ask for permission to be great. You don't have to ask anyone to be you. You don't have to conform to anyone. You be the best version of you every single day. You look at yourself in that mirror and say, I am outstanding. I am going to do great things because I am a great individual, not because someone told me I was great, but because I know it. I believe it, right? Greatness just shows itself, right? Greatness just walks in the room and says, you know what? That's greatness right there, because they just know it. They exude it. They may have 50 cents in their pocket, but they're walking like they're a millionaire. See, they see the vision. They see where they want to be. They see where they're going to be. So I say, man, know that, man. Look at yourself, man, and know what you can be and what you can accomplish every single day out here. No matter what anyone says, no matter what anyone does, man. That's how you get over these humps we talk about. Knowing yourself. Focus on yourself. Love yourself, man. Love yourself. And don't procrastinate. Don't be lazy. Because again, that causes lack of motivation. I spoke about that on Monday. When you don't put forth your best foot forward and just be lazy and not procrastinate, you're going to be depressed. You're going to be down and out because you don't know your why. You have no idea why you're doing anything. You just get up and just do. You just get up and just be. There's no direction. There's no goal. There's no plan. That's almost like going target practice, right? You're going to go target practice, but you shooting everywhere but at the target. How can you expect to hit anything? You can't. You can't. You can't. You're shooting buckshots. You know what I mean, though? They're going to scatter all over the place, so you're not going to really hit your target. So I would say, almost out of 2017 into 2018, everybody start focusing on your target. Get you a vision board. Get you something that motivates you, man. Put it up in front of you. I have tablets, man. I have writing tablets after tablets, up even in between my mattress, man. When I wake up, just write stuff. Just stuff that be on my mind. I think about different little stuff, right? I always, and what that works for me. That doesn't work for everyone. Do what works for you. I know we're in social media where everybody kind of like, imitation is the best form of flattery. I don't really buy into that. That's just me. Imitation is imitation. I think that you're smart enough to think of your own way. I think we're original enough. We're brilliant as a people. We're brilliant as a human race, right? So I believe that, man, we're brilliant enough to come up with our own ideas. I don't have to take your ideas. We can do some things that may be similar, but I don't have to take your idea.
Oh, yeah. You definitely got to be able to, I think originality is key.
Big time.
I think you got to be able to take what you learn and see other people do. Like, of course, I got 2 or 3 different podcasts that I would consider my top, 2 or 3. And the hosts on those shows are amazing. I feel like those guys, they speak their mind, and they don't hold back, and they're original. They do what they do, and they both are different, but they have their own, their own.
They have their own way,
right? And I watched those guys. I learned from those guys. I was like, okay, so his setup is like this. He got his webcam and all his stuff set up like this, and this other guy has just one camera shot, or stuff like that. Or I like the way his segments. I like how he set his segments up, or how he coming to his segments, how he do his stuff. It's just certain things that you got to be able to recognize and be like, hey, I see, I can do that on my stuff, or I can do that and flip it and make it your own. And that's really the key. That's really the key, because the knowledge is out here. It's about how bad do you want it. It's about getting the knowledge, and it's about putting actions behind the knowledge that you learn. A lot of us, man, we get the knowledge and then we sit on it. Like it's just going to happen for us. You can affirm all day, but affirm without action is just delusion. You kidding yourself if you're going to change.
Say that again, brother. Affirm without action is just delusion.
It's just delusion. You delusion. You kidding yourself. We can talk about it all day, every day, but it's those days like yesterday. I don't want to go to the gym. You got to go. Or it's the little things. It's not even about business. It's about you as a man, you as a woman, wanting to get to that next level, being able to willing to say, hey, I'm willing to do this, and this to get there. Okay, but are you willing to make those same sacrifices to get there? When the times get hard, are you willing to stick with it when it gets hard? And it's going to get hard. And there's going to be days you want to quit. It's going to be days you just don't think it's even worth doing. But those are the days you got to go to heart. Those are the days you got to get the most effort. Those are the days you got to remember why you started, what you started doing in the first place.
That's the thing. That's the thing, man. Going back to your why. Because that motivates you, that pushes you, that's your encouragement. I think a lot of times, though, man, we lack motivation because we don't have enough of whys in our life. We don't have enough reasons for why should I succeed. And if I don't do this, then what's the penalty? What's the consequence for me not being the best I can be? If I can still eat, drink, and do all the things without me being the best that I can be, then what's going to push me and prepare me for being the best that I can be, right? If I can still do those things that those other people are striving, right, out there every day to be, and I still get those same benefits, I think a lot of times, man, people don't have those consequences heavy enough, right, on them to force them to say, you know what, I need to do better. I have to do better. Because again, we're in a day and age where people, sometimes we make too many excuses for mediocrity. And I'll say this again. I will say this again. We have to dare to be great rather than just want to be mediocre. We have to encourage greatness to be the best we can be. If not, then what are we doing? What are we doing with the days that we have? We might as well give them to someone else that's passed away. We might as well give our life to them and let them go live their life if they were living a life of purpose. If we're just going to be spinning around and just going through this thing existing. I mean, who benefits from that? Not you, not the people around you, not anyone. So you think that the Creator made you man, woman, or whatever just to be, just to exist. That I said, you're living beneath your greatness. If you're not doing anything productive, if you're not living within your purpose and your passion, you're living beneath your greatness. Go find it. Your greatness is going to be different than mine. Go find it. Go find it. Right? Go find it. Turn that stuff off. Turn the television off. Turn the radio off. Turn the social media off. Turn the music off. Go find your greatness. Go find it. You'll be amazed what you can see. You'll be amazed what you can see when you pay attention. When you just start viewing things and looking up. And just start looking up and start seeing things different. I tell you what, man, I swear, I got this do not disturb on this phone, and it's steady beeping every time I look around. Every time I got do not disturb, and I get beep, beep. I'm like, come on, y'all, just do not disturb. I put it on for a reason, people. Come on.
Why do y'all all, I guess because our shows in the morning, they seem to always call during our show time. Let me tell you something. Y'all gonna have to quit calling during our show time. I'm tired of the disrespect. Y'all gonna have to call on these other shows. Monday,
Disrespect. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I mean, you know what's going on.
Get these good old show nights. Y'all never call on them nights.
No, you know, coming in so beep, beep, beep. Hey, listeners, forgive me for those sounds that's coming in, but it's live radio, man. It is what it is. You know, it is what it is. Until I get another phone connection, a different line to hook these things up to, then, you know, this is what it is right now. But, you know, it is all good. Now, if you guys want to donate or sponsor phone line that I can hook up to my mixer, then by all means, you can hit me up. keeponpushingent@ymail.com is the email address for the PayPal. You did.
Tell me again.
Yeah, man. But it is all good, though, man. But these are things that we talk about, though, man. Just going through the ebbs and flows of it all, and then going through it with a purpose, going through it with a reason, you know. Because, again, if you wake up every day with no direction of where you're going, then what are you doing? That's like you saying, I'm going to get up and go to work. You're a truck driver. You have a route, and you're just driving. Well, what's your route? I don't know. I'm just driving. I'm just driving around. You know, what's your route? You know, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to be. I'm just going to go there, you know. Hey, man, real quick, too. Shout out Nisha Dab, man, for listening. Thanks again. She made a comment on the show. She said, I am absolutely in agreement. Make your time more valuable and invest in it. Reach for greatness. Can you dig it? You know, see, we're really tell people to reach for greatness, man. I think that's important, though. Nisha, you tell the people that's in your circle as well, go reach for greatness, man. And I'm sure you already do that. You know, I'm sure you already do that, because when we're not doing that, that's where the depression, that's where the sadness, that's where the anger comes in, right? Because you know when you're not doing your best. Kreg A. Stewart, you know when you're not giving your all. You know when you can do 15 more push-ups and you only did 10. You know,
oh, don't I know
it? So, but when you realize that, though, how do you feel? You know, and like say if you go and you drive, say you go to the gym, right? And you just drive by McDonald's. Man, I'm going to get me a hamburger. I already worked out, so I'm going to go on and do it. You may eat it, but then how would you feel, though, after the fact? Because, you know, you'll feel bad about yourself because you realize that you failed yourself. See, people will fail you, but when you fail yourself, oh, man, that's the greatest failure in the world right there.
The greatest failure in the world, you're reneging on yourself.
Yeah.
You know how you renege in space? You renege on yourself and your
Oh, man, that's a fight depending on what city and state you in, brother. Renege in space.
It needs to be a fight. It needs to be a fight with yourself, too. It needs to be that serious about your life and your failures. Like, you can't keep telling yourself, I'm going to do it, then it don't happen. Like, I did that so many times, man. I just got tired of doing that. I got tired of setting the expectation to fail, knowing that I wasn't going in it full-heartedly, or I'm going in it thinking that, oh, the quick fix is going to do it. Like, I had this guy come up to me the other day talking about this liquid diet and how he was going to do it for 90 days and he just going to drink straight liquid.
Yeah.
Now, I'm like, KC, now you can drink liquid, you can do all that and take it, try to do it the fast way. I mean, but you're going to have to work out a little bit. You're going to have to, put a little foot on the pavement, on the treadmill, do something. And it just ain't going to fall off of you. Just because you're drinking liquids, you're going to stop. You're going to get unmotivated. Something's going to happen during that 90 days to try and throw you off. And are you going to be strong enough to stick through with those 90 days? I'm going to do it. I'm like, okay. I'm going to check back in with them next week and let y'all know how that's going.
Yeah. They can't, see, they can't, still on this 90 days or you're at the subway. Look, bro.
Now, you're right.
Nah,
this ain't he ain't no small dude either, He's like to eat a little bit, he's a hamburger steak kind of dude. So
yeah.
I'm interested to see how this is going to go out. But I told him, man, go for it. If this is what you want to do,
yeah.
This is your plan. This is your plan to action. Go for it and stick with it. But just know, man, what you're trying to do is going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult. But you can do it. You can do it.
Yeah. Anything's possible, man. I mean, it's all possible. You just have to just figure out, okay, let's not get caught up in the what happened. Let's start going to solution. That's why I say, man, think about a radio. It's solution-based radio, man. Solution-oriented radio. Let's figure out the solution. Because once we get caught up in the whys and the what can't and all that stuff, man, that start messing with your mind, man. And you start saying what you can't do, what you won't do. And then that negativity starts, if you notice, it starts growing. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger, right? Like the more you say you can't do, the more you start making up excuses. Well, you know what? Yeah, you're right. And you start talking yourself into it. Even though when you first start, because you the motivated Kreg A. Stewart, right? You wake up motivated, you talk yourself into, well, not being your best. Well, that makes sense. Well, and then you start making excuses for it. Now, again, who did you let down? Yourself? The people around you? What about your son? What about the people that's looking at you to make the better decisions in your life? Or are we just talking out the side of our neck because it sounds good? See, we do a lot of talking out here, man. We do a lot of talking and a lot of this, that, and third. But at the same time, when the rubber meets the road,